Right, everybody, it is the magic of the FA Cup today. We have Bolton, third round of the FA Cup at Bootham Crescent. We've also got a playoff six-pointer against Scunny, and we're going to find out if Thiago Green has returned to Bootham Crescent. Let's go.
We're proud to be Yorkshire. From North Sea to Cornwall, we call it all home. We're proud to be Yorkshire. From States to Totley, straight through Ripon and Otley. We're proud to be Yorkshire. From North Sea to Cornwall, we call it all.
Alright, everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is Yorkshire or Nothing, my long, hard, that's what she said, Let's Play series where we're trying to get my team, my created club, who can only sign players that have been born in Yorkshire or have come through the youth system. But before we get into that, I just want to show you Nathan Kirby. He's our head performance analyst. In real life, he is currently working at Barnsley. Well, he was working at Barnsley. He is from Bolton. He went to school with a missus. He actually found me on YouTube about a year ago, and we've exchanged a couple of messages about FM and stuff. It turns out, since Valerie Ishmael, remember the ex-Barnsley manager that went to West Brom, and West Brom, he then got sacked from West Brom, if you weren't aware, he has just joined Besiktas to be their new manager, and he has taken Nathan from Barnsley to work at Besiktas. So basically, he's analysing now the performances of players like Pjanic, Batshuayi, to name a few. I, on the other hand, have just offered him a new 3-year deal, so he is staying with us for the next 2.5 years. So there you go. That is Nathan Kirby. Just thought I'd give you a little backstory. I'll post up a little picture as well. I think I've probably already done that. Future editing, Matt. Get that in. See him celebrating in his first sort of like week in the role. So that's Nathan. Unfortunately, Thiago Green said no. He has snubbed me twice. I did it one last episode and we've done it again. The start of January, and he just says no. The board at Wimbledon were happy with the deal. We were obviously happy with the deal, and a bit of a killer really, because I was expecting him to come back. He would have been ideal in the deep line forward role, and yeah. So we're having to go with a very, very average Kieran Phillips, but we have made a little tactical tweak. Only one, just to be a little bit further up and to give Phillips a little bit more support. All we've done is change the two wingers. Instead of starting in the midfield role, we've just pushed them up a little bit higher. That's all we've done. Tell a lie. We've also gone attacking. I was a little bit bored of having 60-70% possession and not really creating. And as you can see, we've changed it to the 4-3-3, and we have had really good results. Cheltenham a good side, Hartlepool a good side, and we've absolutely smashed Dulwich and Hamlet. Brilliant badge, brilliant kit, by the way. But we've absolutely smashed them. 28 shots to their 1, 3.63 XG, 65% possession, a total of 854 attempted passes, 792 completed, 93% pass. That is total football. We've absolutely battered them. And today, I'm hoping we can take a scalp. We actually knocked out, as I said, Northampton in the first round. We've beaten Wrexham over 2 games. We went to there. They were like second at the time. They're on a bit of a downward spiral. By the way, York have picked up a little bit. 10 games ago, they were right down near the foot of the table, so they've picked up a little bit. Have they got a new manager yet? Yes, Hayden Mullins is in, new manager at York City Soccer Club. All right. Us, on the other hand, we've done all right. So since last episode, where were we last episode? I think it might have been the Barrow game. I think it might be, yeah. It was the Barrow game. Remember Max Cleworth getting sent off. So we've done okay. A couple of defeats in there. Oldham. The most frustrating thing is that all the defeats as well, barring the 3-0 at Oldham, every single game we have dominated, not so much the ball, we've tended to have maybe a little bit more possession, but we've had a higher XG. In this one we haven't. We've created 9 efforts, but only 2 on target, so that's probably the only game where we've lost, and we've probably actually deserved, based on the sort of like the basic statistics, we've actually deserved to lose. Oldham, FA Trophy, third round, we did do a complete rotation of players, so we could rest because I knew we had some big games coming up. And yeah, Scunny today, we are in 4th. We are hunting. I was a little bit concerned at one point we actually dropped out of the playoffs, or just in it on 7th. Is it just in? Yeah, just in on 7th. But we've just started to look good. We've got a good goal difference. I don't know if we can catch Bromley. There's a lot of games to go. 7 defeats we've already had. They've already had 7 defeats, but they haven't drawn that many. Grimsby look like they're the team in form, but, you know, as I said, if we can get 2nd and 3rd, we're only, 2 points behind Eastleigh. I think we are better I think we are better than all the teams in this division. We just need to try and get a really, really strong run in towards the end of the season. I'm talking like 10, 15 games unbeaten in the league, racking up sort of like 6, 7, 8 wins consecutively to really give us a push towards the end of the season. My only concern is, once again, we're still conceding too many goals, 31 and 54. So we'll need to work on that. Right, Scunthorpe in 7th. If we lose today at Scunthorpe, we're going to slip down there. Potentially they are going to go above us, but they'll be level on points. And then the gap to the top gets bigger, and the gap to the bottom, as in teams out of the playoff, gets smaller. Okay, so I think we have a couple of players to come back in. Hull does come back in. We have been playing this guy called Delhi Johnson, who is Nigerian, but he is born in York. He's come through our youth system. He's only 20 years old. We've been playing him a little bit. His technicals aren't great, but he's 6'5", 14 stone, 15 positioning, 15 leadership, 13 anticipation, 9 heading, 9 marking, tackling's good. So if we can just work on them, he's done really well. 7.28 average rating. Not bad little backup for us, but not little because he's 6'5". Young, I'm giving a little bit of game time to. Has done okay over the last 3 games. Looks like he's enjoying that role further up. Bridge has been playing really well. And Carroll, absolutely tremendous. 18 goals in 25 games from centre midfield. Hackney, on the other hand, is a player that we might be able to keep. I've offered him a new deal. He wanted 3,000. I've offered him it on the basis that we kind of are really struggling to find players to replace these qualities. So he's not breaking the bank too much. We've got some exciting youngsters coming through as well. So fingers crossed we can have them with a mixture of youngsters just to sort of like level out the wage bill. Right. Let's go. Phillips, Bridge, Young, Hackney, Carroll, Mudrinsky, Burgess, Hull, Denton, Holgate, Cullen Barney, Peter Burgess is one of my patrons on the channel. Just started to break through into the first team. Not done well in terms of average rating, but I'm really happy with what he's showing on this left-hand side while Matty Downing is out injured. Right, let's see if I can show you in today's game how good we can be and how good we can play, how we dominate the ball, the chances we create. Couple of 2 or 3 of the goals that we scored as well over the last few weeks have been like 10, 15, 20 passes. I did a shorts video last week on how it was with one of the goals where we had 26 passes, but we're constantly looking at certain points just absolutely irresistible. Right, Carroll, Phillips, the thing is we have great chances and we don't take them, and then we go down the other end and we get punished a little bit. So we just need to try and take our chances. That's why I was really hoping we'd get Thiago Green in. He may have been the difference. Right, Reynolds, that was not a highlight, was it? But we're dominating the ball, 60% possession, away from home at a strong Scunthorpe side who will be looking to get back into the Football League. Holgate's missed tackle. Neil is in. He's hit the post, and we've survived. For all the possession in the world, if we can't defend, boys, and we do struggle, and it isn't as if the defenders are terrible, they're probably better than most players in this division, but because we're a little bit aggressive going forward, it leaves us sometimes just a little bit open. Right, Stead. 40 minutes, we've had a quiet first half. This is a midweek game, so we've only got a few days after this to prep for the visit of Burnley. Right, Denton goes back to Cullen Barney. He goes long, which I think is unnecessary. It's just a waste. It's a waste. Why can't we play out from the back? I do not know. Right, Ribeiro goes long. Can we win it? We do. We've missed the second ball. We're going to get punished. No, Hull breaks it up nicely. Right, can you find a pass? You've got 5 passes there. Is he going to do it? He does. Denton, Mudrinsky. Then we go long. Oh, it's a nice ball into the channel for Young to chase. He's got Carroll just in this little underlap run if he finds him. He crosses. Bridge is there. It's over the bar. I just thought Carroll might have made that little dart into the penalty area. Right, it's half time. It's 0-0. These are games that I think if you can get away with a point sometimes, it wouldn't be classed as a terrible result. Right, start the second half. First highlight, Ribeiro's kick. We're going to get that. Holgate, our latest signing from Harrogate Town. Denton, into Young. Denton. Mudrinsky dropping in to make a back 3. I love that with a half back. Nice. Bridge. Hackney. Mudrinsky. Phillips. Bridge. I'm surprised Peter Burgess hasn't got around this stuff. We play him as a complete wing back on support. So I have asked him to... It was full back on support. So we are asking him to really get forward a little bit more than what he does. He's just starting to make a little bit of a run now. He's not needed, as we found Young, and that should be 1-0. This is what I mean. We create these 1, 2, sometimes 3 chances like that, and we don't take them. Right, Hackney with the corner. It's cleared. We're going to have to make some substitutions. Saturday, Tuesday games. Even though I found a nice little way of using the recovery, the Saturday, Tuesday games are still killing us a little bit. Right, let's go into the tactics. Obviously, we're going really aggressive as well. I've really pushed the opposition line up. Sorry, our line of engagement up and stuff. Right, let's bring Osterfield in. We're going to bring Ivan Dodd up front. And we're going to bring Sargent into the middle of midfield for Hackney. Let's encourage. Can we nick a winner? We've dominated the ball, 55 to 45. 10 shots, 5 on target. More than double XG. Then I tell you what, we've cleared. I was just about to say, I tell you what, if they score here, go mental. But if they do score, it just typifies of what we are like in this save at the moment. And have been for a number of seasons. Stead. It's gone over, that's fine. No one plays better football. No one dominates the ball like we do. We just cannot do the things correctly, consistently in both boxes. That's been the problem. Right, McDonald. Where's this going? Where's this going? Stead. Ah, yeah, top corner. Top fucking corner, man. Just typical. Absolutely typical. And we're going to lose the game. Simple as that. We're going to lose the game. This is what I had in my head. Right, we need to play 2 up front. We need to play 2 up front so we can have more people up there to miss more chances. That was my sort of like weird kind of feeling behind it, that if we put someone else up front, we might be able to get someone adding a few more goals. But I don't know how I would get it to work in here. Potentially keep the half-back and the CM, because we'll need to keep Carroll on that and get rid of Hackney and put that up. Let me just save that. And then what I am going to do is load it up. And then what we'll do is we'll have a little cheeky experiment. We'll go like that. Just do like a pressing forward or something like that. I don't know how much that works. If it'll work at all, we may even drop that down, just an inverted winger on support maybe. Like that. Okay. Right. Big game. Bolton in the FA Cup. That was a bit of a sucker punch, wasn't it? Right. Let's move on and see if we can do... I think Bolton are in League One. And then, fingers crossed, you never know. We'll get the draw in. Can we draw a massive team in the FA Cup? That would be good. Right, we're back. We've made a couple of changes. Holgate, my right back, is out. Cup tied, so Tempest has come in. We've also brought in Osterfield in for Hackney. Wasn't 100% fit. Also, Osterfield's just a little bit more dynamic off the ball. Even Dodd is in on the right-hand side as well. Young does struggle to do the sort of like the Saturday, Tuesday. Might give us a little bit of an outball on that right-hand side. We're not playing 2 up front yet, but we may go to it if we are searching for that winner. So, Bolton are in League One, but they've lost 3 out of the last 5. We absolutely battered Wrexham and we battered Northampton, who were both League 2 teams, but we absolutely battered them. Be interested to see how we do with this formation, this tactic against a bigger side who are probably going to come out and play. Right, Denton. I think we kind of enjoy an open game where if it's like Scunny, like in the last game, we're in already. Bobby Carroll puts it in. His 19th of the season. There we go. A team that'll open up, I was going to say, apart from like Scunny who parked the bus and then hit us with an absolute thunder bastard. But it is us, Kieran Phillips dropping off. That's what we need. Teams to come out and play against us. We are 1-0 up against Bolton in the FA Cup. Full house, only 7,192. Bridge. Cross. Phillips is underneath it. Bobby Carroll is there again. He's hit the post. And we could have been 2-0 up within 11 minutes. Let's give it a praise. Keep that confidence high. Right, Crow. Phillips. Oh, Osterfield was nearly there. Thought we might have a chance to break. We are going to break. Osterfield. If we can find the right pass. Burgess. Bridge. Burgess. He's not got much options. Just keep it. Mudrinsky. Hull. Good. Columbani goes long. Didn't need to do it. I think there was an option there to play out from the back. If anyone knows why the goalkeeper, and I'm asking him to play with his feet, asking him to pass it short, why does he constantly try and hit the ball long when he doesn't need to? It's really frustrating. They're in. Jesus, I was going to say, from that highlight as well. Is there something I can change within his role? Is it because he's on sweeper keeper on attack? He sees maybe that's it. He's taking more risks. So let's put him on defend. See if that just helps. Because I want us just to tick a lot of the time, because we're not massive front in the wide areas. You do see when the ball goes out wide, we generally lose possession of it and it comes back at us. And it's a way of sort of like the match engine turning possession over. So I would prefer it for him to pass all the time. Right, here we go. We kept the ball a little bit. This is good. Not going anywhere, but we're keeping it. Mudrinsky. Just shuffle it across. That's it. There we go. We finally got it. It was a little bit delayed, but we finally got it out to this right-hand side. Right, Dodd having an opportunity to run. He goes for a long one. Bridges managed to get in down this left-hand side. What a pass that is. That is a wonderful goal. That is what I'm talking about with this team. What a goal. What a pass from Dodd. Keep the ball. Keep. And then we spring into life. Dodd cutting in. And a big looper. Bridge gets it. He hits it on the volley. And then Phillips with a cushioned side foot into the back of the net. What a goal that is. We are scoring some fantastic goals. We just need to stop getting screwed over and conceding at the back. Right, goal kick just before half-time. Do not let them back in it. We are going to do a Paya. Just wide. Going to attack that first ball. Denton's really struggling. He's tired. He needed resting. But we've played him today, so we'll take him off. We'll put the youngster Delhi Johnson on, I think, for the second half. Right, Phillips. Taylor, Pritchard. Phillips, win it, Denton, he does. Osterfield heads it on to Phillips. Our Phillips. Mudrinsky, Osterfield. Have we got a runner? I thought Carroll might just break into that space. They're playing... See, this is a difference. Look at the high line. I'm hoping now, Bridge, look at Carroll. He's off. He's off. Is he going to find him? He does. Go on, Bobby. Go on, Bobby. Just rounds the keeper. Slots it in. 3-0 up against League One Bolton. This is what we need. We need teams to come out and play against us. And this is what happens. Bobby Carroll, centre midfield, 20 for the season. I thank you. What a first half of football, boys. 45 minutes, we have blown them away. They've done an early change. Right, do not let them back into this game. We've had replays in the first round and the second round. Just costing us a little bit in terms of fitness, not giving us that extra rest that we need in between sort of like what is a long slog in the Vanarama National League. Right, Mudrinsky, Phillips, Osterfield, lost it. Can we get it back? 51 minutes. There's a lot of second half to be played here, and that's a little bit, but we're going to just bring it on to... not very defensive, just defensive. I do this every now and again. We don't have to take risks as much. We can be quite controlled in our possession. But the highlights are coming thick and fast at the start of the second half for Bolton. See where this highlight goes. I might even, fingers crossed, if we can just see out this highlight, we'll just lower the tempo. We'll waste a little bit of time. We'll be really sluggish, difficult to play against in this second half. Right, Tete on this right-hand side. Pritchard, Moke, Harker. Oh, what a save. Was that a save? It was. What a save from Columbani, that is. Right. We'll drop the line a little bit, just onto higher, because I don't want it to be too defensive. But what we are going to do is just waste time a little bit. Waste time. We'll lower the tempo down as well, so we can help us keep the ball a little bit. Potentially take the sting out of the game. Right, Apaya. Osterfield heads lovely backheader to clear it out for a throw-in. It's been a busy first 10 minutes of this second half, and we're under it. We've got players that are struggling a little bit. I am going to finally have to take off Denton. I don't want him to get injured, so Delhi Johnson can come on. Bridge has really struggled on that left-hand side. He's not struggled, but he's knackered. Let's bring Young onto that left-hand side. Right, and they're at us again here. Denton clears. We're going to break. No, that was just a dodgy highlight. Okay, substitutions made. Let's encourage 60% possession against a League One side as well. 63% possession. Absolutely battering them. 15 minutes, boys. 15 minutes. What have we got? Oh, he's missed the tackle. Osterfield. I'm going to bring Carroll off, because he's struggling a little bit. Hackney on. He can do that late run into the penalty area. Apaya. They've got one. Dear me. They were bound to score one, weren't they? Let's hope one doesn't turn into two. Let's demand a little bit more from them. Right, we've calmed it down since they've scored that goal on 76. No highlights for 10, 15 minutes now. Just what we want. We are going through to the 4th round of the FA Cup. Get in. We have beaten League One Bolton. Right. Money as well, boys. We're wanting to build money. We can't sign players yet because of the league we're in, but it's building us up for that maybe when we do eventually get into League Two. Or if we're desperate in Panorama, we can have one season where we absolutely go for it. Who knows? Right. There is the league, by the way, 6th. Okay, that was going to happen, I suppose. Teams going above us. £83,000 in prize money. We've never got this far in the FA Cup. So we're breaking records. I think we got to the 3rd round. I think we've got to the 3rd round a couple of times. 1st round, 2nd round, qualifying. Yeah, we've not got past the 2nd round. When's the draw? Don't want to miss it, do we? 826 passes. Save that. 826 passes against a League One side. We'll have some of that. Just shows how good we can be. Right, Yorkshire in the FA Cup as well. They've played Sheffield United. That, of course, got TV. Of course it did. Oh, they got beat as well. Narrowly. Man sent them off. Liverpool are through. Here we go. The draw for the 4th round. So there's Wimbledon, us, Blackburn, Bristol Rovers, QPR, Cardiff, Chesterfield. Obviously all the big boys. Let's just draw it out. We'll do one at a time. Leeds United. We'll take that. No. Yorkshire Derby though. Stoke City, Leicester, Norwich, Premier League, Tottenham. We need an away. Here we go. Oh, Sheffield United. Okay. Sunderland, Burnley, Arsenal, Fulham, fucking hell. Southampton, Brentford, MK Dons, Bristol Rovers, that's good, we don't want that. We'll take a Watford, no, there's loads of Premier League teams playing against each other. There is still Everton, Liverpool in there. Everton, no. Wickham, brilliant. Fucking Wickham Wanderers. Wickham bloody Wanderers. Where are Wickham Wanderers? 7th in the Championship. We'll beat them, won't we? We'll beat them. All right, guys. We'll come back next week. We will actually come back for that game, I think. Let's find out when it is. Saturday the 5th of February. We've got a month, so I can get through a few games. Where are we? Yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back for that. And then what I'll do is after that, we'll properly kick on in this season. All right, guys. Take care. Thank you very much for watching. Smash a like on today's video. And we'll see you next Sunday. FA Cup action again, 4th round. Bit of giant killing. See you later. A big thank you to all the patrons on the channel listed on the screen right now. Thank you very much for your support. If you would like to support the channel just a little bit extra a month, go check out the link in the description, which heads you over to the Patreon site. And once again, a big thank you to all the boys on screen right now. Your support is absolutely tremendous. Keeps the lights on this channel. Take care, guys. Thanks a lot.